Hi guys, here's another one. This is a Arrows Hobby Viper or Viper Jet. It's actually a scale aircraft. I didn't realise it was scale, and it's a home build aircraft from the United States. I think it uses, instead of a Viper engine, a J85 turbojet from a T33. No, sorry, T28. No, that's a Trojan. What's the Talon? I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, down to the model. I use the trusty DX7, as I always do. I love that old thing. She must be about 10 years old now. And there we go, there's the Viper Jet. To build it, you got to glue the wingtip vortices on and the tail plating. That's it. And this wing is literally screwed together. There we go. Literally built in half an hour. The CNG they supply is dead on. It's about here. I'm slightly further back. There we go, about there. And it is spot on. The manual is correct. It flies great. Now, we had two of these. One of these my father had, must have been last year, and we flew it on the rather big 2200 3S, which it balanced slightly nose heavy, well, very nose heavy, and it flew okay, but it was very twitchy and it didn't glide very well. Now, this is actually mine. We fly this one on, which seems very popular to me at the minute, the little 1300 milliamp Viper, and it transforms the model. It's got plenty of power, but you don't quite have the endurance. You have about 5 minutes still, about half throttle, but it's so much easier to launch, it flies so much smoother, you're more confident with it, it just flies really scale, really smooth. I have 15% expo on the ailerons and elevator, just to make it a little bit easier for me. And it flies steady as a rock, and the landing is incredible. You can bring it in from quite a distance actually, throttle off, and it just sits in the glide, little bit of flare, and it just plops in nicely. Say the hand launch, like I said earlier, very simple, literally just gentle chuck, relatively level, and it's got plenty of power just to go off. It's got a 50mm 12-bladed fan, so it sounds remarkably scale, and say it's got plenty of power. I'll show you inside. There we go. Very old Spectrum AR 6200 and satellite in there, so plenty of room. You got your elevator servo there. You can adjust that either there or on the crevices. Very nice. And the battery sits right in the middle there. I have marked it. You can just see some faint marks where it sits, and it balances absolutely perfect. I will say that canopy magnet's very strong. Underneath, got a couple nice skid plates to protect your servo, one on the nose and a little air duct, and a very handy chucky grabby hold and a little cheat duct there as well. Fantastic aeroplane. Now, I wouldn't recommend it as a first plane at all, but if you got practice with a mild low winger, you'd have no issues with this at all. The only thing is, I do find that it disappears quite quick. It's not fast, but it is quick. And you sort of have to keep your toes on you. Not about flying it, but actually seeing it. Mind you, the visibility of this thing is rather good with the stripes. So there we go. It's actually a scale aircraft, like I said. I was very surprised that it was. And I think they built about 22 of them so far, the real full-size ones. So something, I wouldn't say different, because everyone's probably got one of these by now, and they are about 120 to 140 pounds off eBay or local model shops, and I think they're still readily available. We've had this one about 3 months now. She's had a few flights, and it's never put a foot wrong. It's just a solid, all-round, nice performer. So if you're looking for a mini EDF, actually perfect for our local field. So I am insured and all that with the BMFA, so just in case something does happen, but it's perfect. You can fly it around within 100 foot of yourself if you really want to go that mad. But no, very nice scale jet. Loops and rolls, no problem. Not vertical performance at all, but then again, it is scale. But for a bit of fun and a very nice sounding EDF unit, I highly recommend this one. So, hope you enjoyed, guys. I hope you had a good new year, and I shall probably put a video of the Hawk next, as you can see, which was in my lightning video. But I thought I'd show you this one first. So, highly recommend this one, guys. Superb little aircraft, the price, and I don't think you go far wrong. Hope you enjoy, guys. Bye bye.